In this video, we're starting lenses. We have two types of lenses. One's a converging lens, and the other is a diverging lens. You can think of a lens as a series of refracting prisms, and these prisms reflect light to produce their own image. And when these prisms act together, they produce a bright image focused at a point. So when I think of a converging lens, its actual shape is something like this, but I can show it with two prisms. And an image forms in a lens obeying laws of refraction. What was the law of refraction? It's also called Snell's law. It's n1 times sine theta 1 is equal to n2 sine theta 2. The n is the index of refraction. And sine theta is the angle which it comes to the surface. So this is my surface, this is my normal. And I can say air, glass. So I have a ray that's coming from the air into the glass. This is theta 1. This is theta 2. And n1 I have here, n2 I have for the glass. So this is the law of refraction, and the lens uses this law of refraction. Every image that forms in the lens obeys this law. Here, there's a ray that comes from the air into the glass, so it refracts, and from the glass to the air it refracts again. When I put these prisms this way, they make these light rays converge towards the focus. In a diverging lens, when I face these prisms this way, they diverge the light away from the focus. And a converging lens is thicker across the middle, it's thinner at the edges. And a diverging lens is thinner across the middle and thicker at its edges. And we usually show these lenses not with their actual shapes, but with symbols with arrows like this. In this video, I'm going to talk about the converging lens special rays. So in ray 1, this ray coming parallel to the primary axis. And when a ray comes to a converging lens parallel to the primary axis, it continues from the focus. The thing with converging lens is that it wants to converge every ray toward the focus. So in this example, it goes right through the focus. So it's similar to the concave mirror in this manner. Here I have a ray coming right through the vertex, and it passes through the vertex with the same angle. Instead of a center of curvature, a lens has an imaginary point that we refer to as the 2F point. And this point is on the primary axis, and it's twice as far from the vertex as the focal point is. Here it comes from 2F and it continues again from 2F. This is the exact opposite of the first. Comes from the focus, continues parallel to the primary axis. So these are my 4 converging lens special rays.